Hey guys, welcome back to the Truth Pages. It's your boy TTP, back with another video for you guys. Now, let me pose a question to every single person that's watching this video right now. Are you ready for the New World Order? It's an honest question, it's not rhetorical. Are you ready for the New World Order? The reason why I asked that is because the New World Order is unfolding right before our very eyes. There is an event that was announced yesterday, I believe, called the One World Together at Home. This event was put together by a group called the Global Citizen, no surprise there, and the World Health Organization. And I guess you could call it a benefit concert, but it will be curated by Lady Gaga, and several puppets and sellouts will be performing at this event. And I've talked about on this channel how one day there will be a one world government, a one world religion, and a one world monetary system known as the Mark of the Beast. And this event literally proves that we are getting closer and closer to this one world system. So this event will be taking place on April 18th. It'll be broadcasted across several mediums, and this is just proof, guys, that the world that you grew up in, the world that you come to know, no longer exists. If you guys think that things are going to go back to normal and that we will go right back to the way that we've been living, I'm sorry to inform you that the world that you knew is gone. The New World Order is not coming. It is here. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to jump into this video. I'm going to talk about this event. I'm going to show you guys some articles. And I just want you guys to understand that the world that you once knew is no longer here. We are in the New World Order. It is unfolding at a very fast rate, and we need to talk about it. So let's jump right in. Okay, so look, here we are at the World Health Organization. Now, the first thing about this event that caught my attention is this picture of Lady Gaga. Notice the third eye symbolism right there. The all-seeing eye, the third eye, the crown chakra. I mean, look at her. She looks like a freaking demon. She looks like the freaking devil. What does this have to do with the C word? This doesn't look like some event that looks like it's just here to benefit people that are suffering from the so-called C world. She looks like a freaking demon. And they're showing the third eye symbolism right here. The chakra. I mean, what does this have to do with the C word? Why does she look like this? She looks like a freaking demon. Now, let's read this article. It says, World Health Organization and global citizens announced the One World Together at Home global special to support healthcare workers in the fight against the C-word 19 pandemic. We should just put a L after this P because it's really a plandemic. So let's take a look at, we'll read a little bit of this article here. The One World Together at Home global special to air on Saturday, 18th of April 2020 in celebration and support of healthcare workers broadcast to feature real experiences from doctors, nurses, and families around the world. Powered by the commitments from supporters and corporate partners in benefit of the C-Word Solidarity Response Fund broadcast special to also benefit local and regional charities that provide food, shelter, and healthcare to those that need help most. Historic broadcast to be hosted by Jimmy Fallon of The Tonight Show and Jimmy Kimmel of The Jimmy Kimmel Live and Stephen Colbert of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Friends from Sesame Street also on hand to help unify and inspire people around the world to take meaningful actions that increase support for the global C-word response. Okay, so let's read this part again. Friends from the Sesame Street also on hand to help unify and inspire people around the world. Unify. That sounds like the one world system that they've been telling us about for so long. Unify and inspire people. Guys, this is a way for them to prepare us for this one world system. Okay? The agenda of the elites is to bring us all together as one. One government, one monetary system, one religion. Unify. That right there tells you exactly what their agenda is. Let's continue reading. Curated in collaboration with Lady Gaga, broadcast to include, I don't even know who this person is, Alanis Morissette, Andrea Bocelli, Billie Eilish, Billie Joe Armstrong of Green Day, Burna Boy, Chris Martin, J Balvin, Idris Elba, Keith Urban, Kerry Washington, and Stevie Wonder. I'm not going to name all these names because it doesn't really matter. All these people are sellouts. I don't need to sit here and read each person's name. They're all sellouts. They're all part of the system. They're all part of the satanic industry. So it doesn't matter who's performing. The bottom line is they're all sellouts. So the World Health Organization, we're in the middle of a pandemic, right? The C word is being propagated throughout all mainstream media. They're scaring people out of their minds with this fake thing when we know what the real culprit is, the 5G. But they're using this C word as a scapegoat to bring about their new world order and bring about their agenda for this one world system. And this is the World Health Organization. Now, what you guys need to understand here is that the World Health Organization will be the global government. The one world global government will be this system. And they're going to use this pandemic, quote unquote, to bring about their new world order. Now, I could be wrong about this, but looking at this article and seeing how they say that they want to unify and inspire people around the world, we are literally at the doorstep of the new world order. Now, let's continue. Now, as I said before, they have been trying to unify the world for a very, very long time. In July of 2016, they had an event called Together 2016 that the Poop, endorsed and got behind, where he's basically preparing people to come together for the one world religion. Now, that is the goal of the Poop, okay? The Poop's goal in this one world system is to bring together the one world religion, which is actually a way for them to have the world worship the Antichrist. But what's going to actually happen is the one world religion will be established, but eventually the Antichrist will break down the one world religion, and he will not share the adoration and the praise with the one world religion. That is the point where the Antichrist will break down the one world religion 3.5 years after he arrives, and he will demand all the worship for himself. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys a clip of the Pope talking about this event and how he wants to bring people together. So let's take a look real quick.
Chicos y chicas, yo sé que ustedes en el corazón tienen algo que los mueve, que están inquietos, porque un joven que no está inquieto es un viejo. Y ustedes tienen juventud, y la juventud crea inquietud. Te pregunto, ¿cuál es tu inquietud? ¿Sabés bien cuál es tu inquietud o no sabés? ¿Querés saber cuál es tu inquietud? Yo te invito al gran encuentro de todos los jóvenes en Washington para encontrar a quien puede darte una respuesta a esta inquietud. Yo te invito a que te pongas esta malla para que te revistas un día con esto y puedas responder a esa gran inquietud. Y estás seguro, te lo aseguro, no vas a estar frustrado. No vas a estar frustrada. Él no desilusiona a nadie. Jesús te espera. Él es quien sembró en tu corazón la semilla de la inquietud. Anímate, no tenés nada que perder. Probá, después me contás. Gracias.
Now let me tell you guys about this decrepit imbecile here who calls himself Pope Francis. Now, this man also has a role in the one world system, and his role in the one world system is to bring all religions together under the false pretense that we all serve the same God. So whether you're Christian or whether you're Buddhist or whether you're into Taoism, whatever your religion might be, he's going to bring them all together and say we all worship the same God. We all need to come together as one. Now, there will be, in the one world system, he will help bring about the one world religion, okay? We will have the Antichrist and we will have the false prophet. I believe that this man is the false prophet. Now, if you know anything about the Roman Catholic Church, they have a very nefarious history, okay? During the Roman Inquisition, they killed and tortured many people who did not want to bow down to the Roman Catholic Church. And that's going to happen again. History will repeat itself. Rome will come back into power. And this man will be the false prophet. And he will try to bring all the religions together to worship Lucifer, while telling people that we all worship the same God. But it's not the God of the Bible. It is the Antichrist. It is the satanic one world religion. This man also calls himself the Holy Father, which is blasphemy. He is not the Holy Father. When Jesus was praying in Gethsemane, he referred to God as the Holy Father. But this man right here calls himself the Holy Father. He's completely blasphemous. And I have a strong hatred towards anybody that tries to put themselves in the place of God. Now, I know that the Lord says that we shouldn't hate people, but that's the devil behind this. And I hate the devil. And this man right here calls himself the Holy Father, which is complete blasphemy. So his role is to bring the religions together. I'm going to show you guys a commercial he did where he is promoting this idea of bringing the religions together. Let's take a look.
La mayor parte de los habitantes del planeta se declaran creyentes. Esto debería provocar un diálogo entre las religiones. No debemos dejar de orar por él y colaborar con quienes piensan distinto.
Confío en Buda.
Creo en Dios.
Creo en Jesucristo.
Creo en Dios, Alá.
Muchos piensan distinto, sienten distinto, buscan a Dios o encuentran a Dios de diversa manera. En esta multitud, en este abanico de religiones, hay una sola certeza que tenemos para todos. Todos somos hijos de Dios.
Creo en el amor.
Creo en el amor.
Creo en el amor.
Creo en el amor.
Confío en vos para difundir mi petición de este mes. Que el diálogo sincero entre hombres y mujeres de diversas religiones conlleve frutos de paz y justicia. Confío en tu oración.
So the Pope's job in this one world system is to bring all the religions together. And this is exactly why he promoted the event Together 2016. Now let's move on. Okay, now another thing I want to talk about is the celebrities who have come out and said that they have tested positive for the C word. Now, we have many different people who've done this. We have Idris Elba and his wife. We've got Tom Hanks and his wife, and just many different celebrities have come out and said that they have tested positive for this C word. Now, there's an agenda behind this. The reason why this is happening is because they want to promote the V word, the thing that they want you to take, the thing they want to inject you with to get rid of the so-called C word. They need to promote this, okay? Bill Gates is developing a V word for the C word. And in order for them to promote it, they need to have their influencers and their puppets to claim to have the so-called C word so they can get you and convince you to take the shot that's supposed to get rid of the so-called C word. Now, that's the agenda. And there was even a clip, Cardi B on her Instagram Live even came up with a theory that these celebrities who are confessing to testing positive for the C word are being paid and incentivized for saying that they've tested positive for the C word. Let's take a look at the video that Cardi B did making this claim, because it makes sense. If they want the influencers to be able to have an effect on people and make people want to take this V word that's going to get rid of the C word, it would make sense that they would incentivize them and pay them to lie and say that they have something that doesn't exist so that they can get you to go ahead and take this thing that Bill Gates is developing. Let's take a look at that video that Cardi B did.
I'm starting to feel like y'all niggas is paying niggas to say that they got it. And if y'all are paying niggas to say that they got it, pay me too.
So yo, look, I think Cardi B is onto something here. They're paying these celebrities to lie about having the C word, number one, so people will think it's real. And number two, so that they can push the forced V word on you. The shot that Bill Gates is developing to get rid of the so-called C word. They're paying these celebrities to tell you that they have it so that can help push their agenda of forcing you to get the shot that Bill Gates is developing that starts with the letter V. So it all fits. When you lay it all out, it all makes sense. And this is exactly how they're going to get their one world system. This is how they're going to get people to take the mark of the beast. They're going to use their celebrities, and that's why they call them influencers. They're going to use these celebrities to bring about their one world system. And it's working because people are literally scared to death. People are freaking out. I'm walking outside, I'm seeing people with these masks on. I see people wearing gloves. People really believe that this thing is actually real. And the reason why is because of the celebrities saying that they have it, even though they don't. And they're paying these celebrities to basically lie to you. So I think Cardi B is definitely right about that. Let's continue. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is Lady Gaga and her role in this event. Now, I've mentioned before that there's many different celebrities and puppets and sellouts that will be involved in this event. But Lady Gaga is basically the headliner of this event. And we know about Lady Gaga. We know that she's an Illuminati sellout. We know that she's constantly throwing up the 666, holding the hand over her eye. We see her with the lightning bolt under her eye, showing us the one-eyed symbolism. You know, we know that she's a sellout. I want to show you guys a video of her reading a script and talking a little bit about the event. Let's take a look.
7 days, we've raised a total of $35 million for the Solidarity Fund. This money will include essential PPE, supplies, and testing kits around the world, and will help improve lab capacity to rapidly process tests. It will also coordinate research development. It is so important to think globally and to support the World Health Organization to curb the pandemic and prevent future outbreaks. I know Dr. Tedros is particularly concerned about Africa, and so are all. We also need to act locally by supporting local charities and initiatives so that the frontline healthcare workers and those in immediate need have the resources they need to survive during this time. It has been an honor to help with this huge broadcast event, which will take place on April 18th, where we need to tell the stories of and celebrate the frontline community, healthcare workers, and their acts of kindness. We will be on different networks, many networks actually, and I wanted to talk a little bit broadly about what we're going to be doing. What's very important is two things happen for all of us, that we celebrate and we highlight the singular, kind global community that is arising right now. Two, we want to highlight the gravity of this historical, unprecedented cultural movement. And three, we want to celebrate and encourage the power of the human spirit.
Okay, so one thing I'm not understanding about this is why is she reading from a script? Or why is she reading from a piece of paper? Why not just talk directly to the camera? This is what I mean when I say that these celebrities are literally tools for the elite. They are pawns for the elite. She's reading a script and she talked about they raised $35 million. That $35 million is going to go into them, forcing quarantines, forcing the V word on you. And not only that, but did you notice how she said something about the global citizen uprising? Like, this is just pure propaganda. This is pure propaganda, and this woman is nothing but a puppet. Anyway, I'm going to close out this video. It's been a long one. I just wanted to go over all of this stuff just so you guys can understand what times we are living in right now. I will be doing a full-length movie on this New World Order thing, okay? I think it is a topic that deserves a full-length movie. So I'm going to go and I'm going to get started on that New World Order movie. It'll be coming very, very soon. I think right now is the perfect time to release it. So I thank you guys for watching. This is TTP. God bless. And I'll see you guys in the next video.